Hello Leo, and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is your 2018 yearly forecast. I'm like moving around. So I have a 30% off reading using the coupon code listed in the description box. The names of these cards are going to be in the description box. This is just like a short 2018 video forecast. If you purchase a video forecast, a yearly forecast reading with me, I'm gonna go by the month and do the same thing that I'm doing now, but via monthly. So the readings and the videos are going to be more extensive than what you see here. But for the purposes of YouTube, I am going to pull cards for you guys, and let's start the reading. So I'm going to pull a card from this deck to see what your overall energy is going to be, or what will carry with you guys for the year. And this is the beautiful picture. And it's Hera. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it reads, let's see, where does it start? So the points, the spots on its feathers reflect the starry firmament, and the peacock has knowledge of the weather, reflecting the ancient role of the goddess as bringer of the seasons. Hera is a mature, powerful goddess combining both practicality and nurturing, a strong image of the supremacy of Queen within. So, do not back down for anyone. Let's see. Leo, do not settle for anyone that's not in your same health or spiritual level. And I also feel like always think about giving yourself value. If somebody tries to debunk what you think your value is, then yeah, you need to drop them. Even if they come back, they'll learn their lesson and know that they can't speak to you in a way or can't think of you in a certain way other than the esteem that you put yourself, or the pedestal where you put yourself. Put these here. And also I read differently, you guys. I'm not going to sit here and show you all the cards. I'm going to give you the messages that come from the cards. It's very annoying. That's not the type of reader that I am, and I'm no longer doing that. Not even for personal readings. So, you guys have, in the beginning, you guys might have some sort of either legal dispute or some sort of a job in the legal fields, and something that brings in a little bit more money. I feel like it's a lot of interviews starting from the beginning of the year, the first 3 months. And not to cut your reading, but there's a lot of noise because they're doing construction in my building, just so you guys know. But back to your reading, there are a lot of job opportunities that have to do with the legal field or pushing paper in some way, shape, or form. I also feel like in the beginning of the year, you might have to make a decision into possibly speaking to your boss in regards to giving you a raise or not. And I also feel like some of you guys will become pregnant or will be giving birth, and you kind of have to rest a little bit, and it's going to cause you to rest for the let me see, yeah, for the first half of the year. I also feel like the disputes in the beginning of the year are not going to settle until 6 or 7 months later. I feel like the new beginnings that are going to arise are going to be new beginnings that you did not expect, and so therefore they're going to be taking you for a little bit of a ride, or coming from left field when it comes to new beginnings in your life. And when it comes to relationships, if you're having children in the beginning of the year, Leo, or if you're starting a new relationship, disappointments will arise the second half of the year. And if you didn't voice your opinion now, anytime from now in January 1st, if you're already with somebody, you're going to have the chance or opportunity to do so at the second half of the year in regards to the issues that are occurring now. I feel like you have to, there's going to be some sort of decision on where you are going to have to put your emotions to rest and be more practical and have a little bit more perseverance of what you want and know what you want. If you don't know what you want, then how can you persevere? I feel like in the space of work or in the area of work, you guys might have disappointments when it comes to pay or the payroll, or some sort of decrease in money or income when it comes to the company that you work for. And it's seen throughout the year. I feel like if you decide that you're going to get yourself a new job, or represent yourself in legalities that you might have in the beginning of the year, that's going to be not such a good idea. I feel like you might lose or be disappointed at the outcome of the situation. If you're going through a divorce and you're asking for too much, or you're being a little bit of a child, try to step back and be a little bit more mature and just speak your mind. Tell people what you want and it'll come for you. I see warning here all over. If you guys start a new beginning, if you guys start anything new or have a vision about something, giving it a rest, or giving that vision a rest, or being able to see clearly is something that you're not going to be able to do until the end of the year. You are probably not going to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel until the end of the year, or at least until the end of the first half of the year. Just trying to see if I see anything else. I also see you thinking a little bit more with your logic, like I said before, in regards to the Ace of Cups. Those of you that are starting new relationships, and the relationship you're starting with is with a partner or a male, don't allow that person to suck you dry. I feel like this person is an energy vampire in every way, shape, sense, and form. So don't start anything new with past partners. That's what I'm seeing. And if you're starting something new with somebody new and they're an energy vampire, that person is probably not the right one for you. That person is probably not the person that you should be with, because they're going to be too clingy and too attached to you. And every time you're going to try to voice your opinion, it's going to just hurt them, because they don't get it. They think that they need to be there. They have to be there in every way, shape, and form. They don't get it, and probably will never get it. Let's see what your overall energy or the oracle is for your relationships. And you have the stars. A long journey brings rewards. And so I feel like if you patiently wait for somebody that's a better fit than the person that you're with now, or the person that just comes in a whim, and it's instead of just taking that person for what they are, which is just a sex partner, you can wait for somebody better, somebody that's going to give you the value that you deserve. Now for career and finances, you have the key. Locked doors can now be opened. There you go. I feel like if you, I mean, I know this is contradicting when I said that if you start something new, it might be a little bit of a disappointment, but it's because of whatever you start new, it's probably not going to pay you as much. You might love the job, but it's not going to pay you as much as you want it. But if you see that something is wrong and you feel like they're firing people at your job, then yes, go ahead and look for other work or other places to work. And then for your health, physical, and spiritual, you have the Gryphon, which is honor and good luck. So honor yourself. Do not sell yourself short. I feel like this has a lot to do with relationships as well for the year. Don't sell yourself short just to have sex. This person might not be a good fit for you other than just sex. And when it comes to spiritual works, I feel like the gods and goddesses or the universe has a lot of abundance coming your way. So try to keep yourself in mind and like in this card or the card of Hera, don't try to sell yourself short. If you start a new job and you are starting off with $15 an hour and you really wanted $17 an hour, and you really wanted $17 an hour, you should stay in that job, get your experience, and then move on. Like, don't stay there for more than a year, you know? So that was my reading for 2018, and if you guys need a reading with me, you guys can go right ahead and purchase a reading, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!